More secret has been revealed by Jonathan towards his friend and the mother of Clara. When Clara was from Hanks's house after having so much argument with Hanks and Hanks's mother. Her mother was asking her about him. Why did she go to Hanks and yet her daughter was suffering or was fighting for her life? Clara said, I was looking for a solution. I was in need of answers. What would have conspired and what led to Hanks to do such a thing. Her mother slapped her loud and they had some arguments between a mother and a daughter, and this is when Jonathan with his big mouth, with his loud mouth, came out with a secret which they had hidden for a long time, for almost 16 years, of which Benny is. And he said, if I quote right, he said, no wonder there's a saying which says that no matter a woman or a mother hides her behaviors or her characters towards a child whom she is not the mother, at the end of the day she will prove out, or she will bring out her true character towards that child. No wonder why you gave my child to Hanks, because she is not your daughter. So everyone was surprised and everyone was looking at each other. Even Clara's mother was surprised because she has never heard of it coming from Clara, nor coming from Jonathan. With even the friends, the two devils, Emeka and Debbie, they were also surprised about what came out of Hanks's mouth, Jonathan's mouth. They were all surprised and they could not even believe it, that all along they have been living with Jonathan and Clara. They didn't know this secret. It means that the two had decided to keep it as a secret to themselves so that this young girl can grow well. But do you think that this was the right time for Jonathan to bring out such a secret to the public? Or you thought, as for you, you think that it might have been kept as a secret, since they decided to keep us a secret, because Clara has done a lot for this child. And when after hearing the messages, after hearing the news, the two devils decided to pull each other in a corner to talk about it. And this is what Emeka asked this Debbie, that how come that for all along these years you did not know about Benny not being Clara's daughter? And the same question goes to Emeka when Debbie was asking, and how long does this know that you and Jonathan, you have been friends? How come that you did not know about it? And they came to concluding that, wow, these are not our friends at all. If they cannot speak to us and to this secret, which means they have been hiding a lot from us. And this is the time whereby some things you might speak them thinking that you have lifted your burden on your neck, but you don't know that sometimes you are creating more enmity or enemies around you, and you're creating more harm or more problems to your daughter or to your people, in disguise that you are speaking out the truth. And then Emeka said, how come that you would have not known about Clara not being the mother? Because you women, you are always gossiping, because me and Jonathan, we are men, we are always speaking on important issues. And Debbie said, since we are women, we gossip everything, but this time around we did not gossip about it. And this is when Mr. Emeka said that he is going to use Benny to hurt Clara, because since the daughter does not know that she is not the mother, she is not the mother, so she is going to know that she is the mother. She's not the mother, and they are going to use her to destroy Clara. And this is and Debbie said, wow, anything you can do to destroy that girl, I am solidly behind you, because that girl has a big mouth. That girl has spoken everything about, can open her mouth loudly, and I'm solidly behind you. What are they going to do? Obviously, they are going to blackmail this young daughter or this young girl, telling her that you know why your mother did that, because she's not your mother. That's why she gave out to you to hanks to destroy your life or to destroy your body, because she doesn't mind. She doesn't feel any pain with you, and trust me, she is very wicked. So guys, we are at the series called Most Scary Marriage, and this time around we are at the reviews and recaps. Go to Mr ALOY TV and watch this epic and interesting love romances, love romance and family movie, which will never leave you the same, which will always tell you to screen your friends, even to screen the person you are sleeping with, who happens to be your husband or your wife. So many people are living with their husbands and wives, but they don't know them well. So guys, I send greetings to you all who have endeavor to comment and who have endeavored to engage in some comment section. Mufuka Wampata, I send greetings to you guys. I send greetings to you, my dear sister. Thanks for commenting and thanks for engaging in. Messiah J Stevens, thanks for the commenting. And Fabi Ketas, thanks for the commenting. Kafumba Chroma, thanks for the commenting. Asinda Judith from Uganda. Justin, sorry, I send greetings to you. Thanks for your comment. Jennifer Chimpawanya, thanks. I send greetings to you, and I really do appreciate your comment. And here we are. Clara pulled Mr. Jonathan aside to talk about the issue. And Clara was in pain and tears. I can feel Clara's pain. I myself have ever passed through it, and I know how it pains for you to raise a daughter or to raise a child who you are not his mother, and at the end of the day, the father or the mother of the child pays you like this. It really pains. Now Clara is asking Jonathan, was it really necessary for you to speak about that? Why did you speak? Why did you bring that issue out? Why, after all I have suffered, or after all I have sacrificed ever since you brought that child to me? Even on one day, I've never discriminated this child. I've never done anything to hurt this child. In everything I've been doing, I've been there for this young girl, only to be there and only to see her that she is happy. How many women can do that in this society? And you have to pay me like this, and you have to let this out at this moment? Jonathan, I will never forgive you for this. I will never forgive you for this. But if you are Clara, would you forgive such a man? A man who does not have even sympathy, a man who does not even feel your pain, but rather always bragging around, a man who could not appreciate you for the effort you have done for this young girl. Because I don't think that ever since this young girl has been young, I don't think that this was the best time for Clara to do such a big thing. For a person who thinks right and for a person who appreciates, I don't think so. Because if you have never seen any sign that someone is doing, that your wife is been doing this and this, maybe you would have said so and so. So this is when Mr. Jonathan, with his ego and pride, said, what do you want me to appreciate you to? Appreciate you for giving out my daughter to Hanks? Appreciate you for for letting my daughter suffer, or appreciate you for Hanks to to drag my child. Mind you, I tell you now, if my child does not come back to life, you will face me rougher. If my child does not die in this process, you will face me in love. And what you are saying that you did everything, every woman can do it out there. Every woman can support a child who does not belong to her. My dear Jonathan, you are lying. You don't know women. Very few women can support a child who is not their child. Very few women. Most of the men hide their children from their wives just because they feel the pain. They don't want their child to be mistreated. So many children in this present situation, they are running away from their homes. Reason being that their stepmothers are treating and maltreating them. So my dear Jonathan, if you think that every man would do that, every woman would do that, you are lying. Very few of them have a heart of gold which can handle every situation and they still remain happy. Kulala said, I remember you brought this young girl when he is still a baby with bruises, and I did everything. The sleepless night, the time I went to the hospital, the time I felt like she is missing something, I was there for this young girl. But if you can say that you can, if you say that this young lady, this, you can say that every woman can do it, we will wait for that woman, every woman to do it. You can never realize what someone did for sacrifice for you until the day you test other people's behaviors and other people's hearts. A person can fight for his love, but if she decides to let go of everything, my dear, especially a woman, it's very hard for her to come back to real senses. Jennifer Kimpanya, I send greetings to you. Pauline Fauzon, I send greetings to you. And Moheni Kailas Guyana, from Guyana, I send greetings to you. Thanks for joining this family and thanks for commenting. I do really appreciate it. Bamide Lady Ora, I send greetings to you. And Etuchi Roslyn, thanks for your comment. I saw it and I really do appreciate you over it. So as we go on with Jonathan is bragging over Clara not being the daughter. We all know that life is not what we think. Jonathan, today we're thinking every woman can do it, but the day you realize that not every woman can do it is the day you will see when your daughter is suffering in the hands of any other woman. Not every woman can accept another man is the child, another woman's child. No. We have seen this on social media. So many things are happening. So men out there. If a woman wakes up one day and takes care of your children like her own, my dear, just clap your hands and thank God for that woman. She is a virtuous woman. She is born a mother. Even when she does not have children, and still she can stand for your two children. My dear, stand up and appreciate that woman. Appreciate God for giving you such a woman who can take care of your children even when she is not their mother. If you can do that, trust me. Okay, as we go on, Hanksy has started on the investigation of how the incident went on. Remember, he called his friend to dig deep into the situation, and this is when his friend told him that in that hotel, someone was the first to come in. It shows that the person, before you received the message, someone was already in the room, and that person is the person who might have caused everything in around it, of which we all know that Mr. Emeka was already inside the room, and trust me, Then the friend told him that you should go off slow with this issue because it might ruin you. You know what, it has gone beyond, but I suggest you go slow this. And this is the same thing the mother told her. He told Hanks that you should leave other people to do this for you. So Hanks said, yes, I understand this might ruin me. If I did not have connection, maybe I would have been locked in for a long time, because the case is very big. Rape is a big case in the society. Whenever a person does rape, just know that something fishy might be taking place and might take place in it. I pray that Hanks find the solution. But the first suspect, as I said, might be the journalist. Why was he there in the very time when the incident took place? Second, the CCTV camera might help us to reach at the conclusion of this problem. And trust me, very soon the culprits will be put into question if Hanks helps us. But I don't know what will happen to Clara, because the way Clara has been fighting Hanks in every way, it might end up not being good. And trust me, Jonathan and Clara, they are not going to be the same after this incident. I love you guys. Thanks for joining this family, and thanks for subscribing. Kindly like, subscribe, comment, and I love you. God bless you. Let's meet in a new video. Bye bye.